The turmoil of post-war history recalled by those who were there. People's Century returns with its new series on BBC2 in 5 minutes.
Panorama returns with the legacy of Dunblane.
I remember it was very cold. I remember that she didn't want to put her shoes on. She put her little pink Wellingtons on instead.
He took 2 steps only towards me before he started to shoot. And in that time, we had eye contact.
Unfortunately, she never finished her Beauty and the Beast picture. We'll finish it for her.
We can't run the risk of having another Hungerford or another Dunblane.
The unspoken stories of Dunblane. Panorama, tonight at 9:30 on BBC1. In the fight for control of southern Africa,
I will not stop until De Beers is the richest, the most powerful company this world has ever seen.
you could play fair or you could win.
Never doubt my motives.
The story of Cecil Rhodes, a story of intense loyalty and ruthless betrayal.
Native must be treated as a child and denied the vote.
Rhodes, a story of Africa, Sunday at 9 on BBC1.
It's not just flash motors that get stolen in the UK. Manchester's X-Cars are in pursuit of an articulated lorry in half an hour. First on BBC1, Ian's becoming obsessed, but can you blame him?
I was a dead man. Now I'm back.
You have the tape.
The questions are many.
I need to know the truth. What's in these files?
It is pure science fiction.
The answers are murder.
Older?
Your life is in danger now, too. You have become your father.
The truth is out there.
Is there more?
More than you'll ever know.
The X-Files, Thursday, 9:30 on BBC1.
When Nicola and Harry Fuller were found murdered at their home, they had already inadvertently trapped their own killer.
For some reason, he had decided to record a selected number of phone calls.
It couldn't be better, Steve.
But despite overwhelming proof of his guilt, Steve Young remained cool.
And we nicknamed him the Iceman.
But then the case took a bizarre turn that made legal history.
Jury members held a seance to ask who killed them.
Melting the Iceman. Crimewatch file, tomorrow at 10 on BBC1.
Catching up with the car thieves now on BBC1, the police from the X department. Without Dr. Beryl Corner's groundbreaking work, thousands of premature babies would have died. BBC2 tells her story in Pioneers in a couple of minutes.
This week in Big Cat Diary, we continue to follow the tiny cheetah cubs and find out if they survived the lions and torrential rain. We catch up with Half-Tail the leopard as she struggles to find food for her growing cub. And Jonathan Scott ventures into Africa by night, using infrared technology to discover what the lions are up to under the cover of total darkness. That's the next instalment of Big Cat Diary, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on BBC1.
Panorama returns with the legacy of Dunblane.
I remember it was very cold. I remember that she didn't want to put her shoes on. She put her little pink Wellingtons on instead.
He took 2 steps only towards me before he started to shoot. And in that time, we had eye contact.
Unfortunately, she never finished her Beauty and the Beast picture. We'll finish it for her.
We can't run the risk of having another Hungerford or another Dunblane.
The unspoken stories of Dunblane. Panorama in half an hour.
Now on BBC One, the main evening news with Peter Sissons. It's 9 o'clock.
The missing Catholic bishop who's been linked with a divorcee has resigned. Bishop Roderick Wright expressed his deep regret. His cardinal says he's been under terrible strain. Europe's farm ministers line up against Britain's plan to reduce the BSE cull. And the Swiss, stung by accusations of hiding Nazi gold, promise the veil will be lifted. Good evening.